All right, so the Sharks played their rival Vegas Golden Knights at home and had a pretty close game with them, really up until the end, where a third period collapse for the Sharks allowed Vegas to win. And Vegas, obviously, unlike the Sharks, off to a pretty good start this year. Coming into this, they're 5-2. Of course, now after this win, they're 6-2, and currently lead the Pacific Division. So, of course, Vegas, very strong team to begin the year, and they had a milestone of their own in this game. Well, one individual player did, scored his first career goal for the Knights. It was the first goal of the game, and that was none other than Phil Kessel, the NHL's current Iron Man. He has like 900 plus consecutive games played, and he scored his 400th career goal and his, like I said, his first career goal with the Knights since being acquired from the Coyotes. And so that put them up 1-0. I mean, there's nothing Reimer can do there. Reimer had a pretty good game, when he was able to have defense support him. Matt Benning tried to get the poke check on Kessel. It was basically a breakaway, and yeah, he put it in. There's no way that that's getting stopped. Now, Nico Sturm tied up the game, and that was in the second period. Nico Sturm has been our best player of the year so far. He had, of course, he scored with, 5.5 minutes into the second period, his fourth goal of the season already. And yeah, he's doing pretty well. Obviously leading the Sharks in goals right now. So he was acquired on the offseason. I think that was a good offseason pickup. He's only 27 years old, and I believe we have him on a 3-year contract. So we'll see. He's in his prime years. Nico Sturm, been pretty good. Hear that name a lot, with the Sharks this year so far because he's been scoring goals. And yeah, he tied up this game at 1. And the Sharks, actually, I forgot to mention this, were facing former Shark from last year, Aiden Hill, who was playing goalie for the Knights. So the goalie tandem of last year, Reimer and Hill, were playing against each other. So that was interesting. And the Sharks got their second goal of the game, which gave them the lead towards the end of the second period. About 30 seconds left. Absolutely a breakaway from Matt Nieto. Great play from the Sharks. Him receiving the pass at the blue line. Great play, and Nieto gives them the lead. I mean, there was no stopping him. It was a breakaway. Then Shea Theodore, though, less than a minute into the third period, ties up the game for the Vegas Golden Knights, and that makes it 2-2. Once again, the pass was pretty perfect. It was off the face-off, something the Sharks have struggled defending. And Reimer, he couldn't really get back into position after making a save attempt before, and that tied up the game at 2. Then William Karlsson, with 6 minutes and 47 seconds left in the game, won the Knights the game, basically giving them that 3-2 advantage. Got a powerful move, heading up the blue line. He dekes it, and I mean the Sharks defense was not even close to stopping him. I mean, they could have been there like 2 seconds earlier, and he still would have gotten the goal. And then Mark Stone scores, and basically like right after, within seconds of William Karlsson's goal, and the captain gave them that 4-2 lead. That was just a good play. I mean, you could put some blame on Reimer there, but I think that's just a really good play by the Knights that the Sharks were unable to defend. It was passed to him right in the crease, and that made it 4-2. It would stay 4-2, and the Knights won. The Sharks ended the game on the power play. I thought maybe they could cut it to 1, but no. The Sharks definitely has, over the past couple of years have really struggled against Vegas, and this game was not really much different. Obviously, the teams have shifted, but yeah, the Sharks at 2-7. Funny thing enough, we're actually not even last in our division. We're not even second to last. We're 6th. We have played the most games in our division, but we are standing at 4 points. And I mean, the Knights have 12 points, the Flames have 10, and the Kraken have 8. And the Sharks, I mean, yeah, it's pretty clear that like they're definitely aiming for that number 1 pick, but they've had some close games, and Nico Sturm is a guy to keep your eye on for sure. So we'll see what happens in the next game against the Maple Leafs. That'll be the day after this game was played, and that will be at home as well. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later, and yeah, go Sharks.